Hey guys, Nate here. I'm going to show you how to create a custom game in Valorant for our season. So Valorant is super easy. Simply you go to play and then you click on custom game, and that's how you do it. That's how you start a custom game lobby. Now it is very important to note that the account that you are using has to be at least level 2. So if you have a singular account that you created that's your school esports or whatever, you will have to have it be leveled up to level 2. It's very easy to do that. It's about a single game of unrated, so you could give it to one of your students to do during lunch or something if you need to, or simply just have your students create the lobby for you, and then you can hop in as an observer. So but this is how you create the custom party. You'll want to here you could either set it to open party, or you could set it to closed party. Sometimes unless you're friends, unless you're friends with the other person, I highly suggest setting it to open party, and then you'll have your party code here. So there's a couple ways that you can invite people. Either you can hit invite here and search their Riot ID, or you could click on party code, hit generate code, copy that, and then paste that into LeagueOS. That is usually the easiest way to do it. If someone is if you're the away team, simply you go to custom game, click party code, and then paste that code in there to join the party. So once you join the party, everybody will kind of get in here. I highly recommend having your team set up first, and then invite the other team, so that way you don't have to worry too much about moving them around. But so to set the maps and everything, depending on what map gets chosen and things like that, you will click here on map and choose the map that you are running. Let's say they choose Icebox, then you'll simply just click Icebox. The maps that are allowed for this season are in the rules at idahoesports.gg, and then under the rules tab you'll see the 7 maps that are allowed. The way that the regular season will work is home team will ban first, away team will then ban, home team will choose the map, and away team will choose which side they are on. So you'll choose maps. Let's say Icebox gets chosen, then you'll go here to mode and you'll go to standard. So you'll click on standard there. You don't have to worry about any of these other ones, unless we are in a tournament with Swift Play, but that doesn't matter right now. So you'll just simply hit standard. Under options here, you'll click options, make sure cheats are off. You can have a turn on tournament mode, so then that way each side can have a coach and one additional observer if needed. But mainly for the coach aspect, overtime win by 2 needs to be turned on. Turn off play all rounds, and you can turn off hide match history or have that on so they can see previous matches. If your students don't want it scored, then you can, but I recommend having it on, so then that way you have that history. So make sure that's on. So again, cheats are off, tournament mode on, overtime win by 2 is on. Play out all rounds is off, and hide match history is on. So you have the settings, you click close, and then you will go here to or then you have everybody set up here. You can click on each person can click on where they want to go. They could click on attackers, coach, things like that. So in order to have them move sides, you can have one person go to observer, so then that way you can mess around and move sides. But having tournament mode allows a lot of different options here, so that way kids can get moved around on their side. So again, if you're not quite sure what all that means, your students are the experts. When in doubt, this is just so you can set up that custom game. And again, needs to be level 2, so maybe this is a good way for you to start playing some games in Valorant if you need to level up your account, or simply just move that around. So once you have that there, again, if let's say I was or like when I'm on my team's coach or the observer, you're going to want to make sure that that person is in the attacker's coach and defender's coach. You don't want anybody up here in observers, because this person has free flying over the entire map, can see where everybody is. Bad time. So again, make sure they're at the appropriate coach spot. Now, the other thing that kids may ask is different server. So, depending on who you're playing, There's a chance that maybe someone on Eastern Idaho might have worse ping on a certain server than another. Kids playing at home, stuff like that. And so the best thing to do if your kids want this is to find the most level ping. And to do that, you'll simply go here to server and you'll choose one of the ones. Usually if Oregon is not the best, Northern California is typically the second best one there, but you could play in any one of these central ones. Again, the farther you go away from the server, the higher the ping is, but you're going to want to make sure that everybody has that normalized if your students want that, because there is an advantage to lower and or extremely high ping, which can make it hard to aim. So again, you'll want to, if the students ask for that, that's how you adjust that there. So again, simply just go to custom tab, put the person there or get in there, make sure everybody's on the right side, make sure coaches are in their sides coach, choose the map from here. Mode needs to be standard. Here's your options tab again, and here is where the server tab is. All of this is laid out in the rules page for how to set up the lobby. So if you ever have any questions on that, you can default to lobby setup parameters. Hopefully this is helpful, and we will see you all in this upcoming season.